What is up, dudes and dudettes? It's your boy Joe here from the Centre Bounce, talking you through how my team did this week, round 16. The first week coming off the buys, expecting a big score, expecting something great. And it just happened to be the week where a lot of the premiums underperformed. And it was the first week in quite some time where we didn't go up in ranks. We only scored 2483 this week. We're still in top 1%. We slid down 267 spots and we're now around the 2,500 rank mark right now. It's obviously not the best, not the worst either. There were some scores that didn't quite do what I did, but it is what it is. Let me just actually change the captaincy so we can all see what I ended up doing. And it was a story of, gee, could have been better if I stuck to my gut, if I stuck to my guns, and that Lockie Neal VC was the right play. I knew it was the right play, and then I was gun shy and ended up going Dunkley, trying to be safe. Don't be safe. Be correct. Be right. Be the best. And that was not my mindset going in. I played it safe, and it burnt me. So Dunks only scored a 107, was subbed out. So this was actually a really good score for someone to be subbed out 3/4 time. Should have been Neil. Bont was my captain with a 114. Wasn't the worst. People had Dawson. People had Laird. So Bontempelli was still compared to them, was okay. And it was better than my VC. So in the end, it's not the end of the world. Of course, it would have been much better if I had Lockie Neal. But yeah, Dacos, Star, Gun, shoe-in for the Brownlow at this rate. Tom Stewart, I called it in the Thursday live stream that this guy playing on a smaller ground like the SCG was going to do really well. That's exactly what happened. Dawson 102, poor disposal efficiency. Sinclair 116. Definitely racked up a lot of points in that last quarter, which is excellent. He runs out games really well. Sheasel, very inefficient as well. Himmelberg, also very inefficient. It was the story of my week. So that's why I'm not disappointed with this score, because I know that it's not going to be every week where Cornelio, Briggs, Day, Laird, Himmelberg, Sheasel are all going to be super inefficient, super wasteful with their points, giving away frees, clangers, turnovers. That is not going to happen every week. So yes, it wasn't ideal, but it's not bad. If there was ever a week for that to happen, it's this week, in the week where a lot of people's captaincy didn't pop off. And despite me not cracking 2,500, my rank was not hit substantially hard anyway. So that's perfectly fine. I'm very happy with that. This guy was on track for so much more. Shame it didn't come to pass. Seamus Mitchell, so glad I still have him. Very happy. He's a great cover for me. Zeret, what a hero. What a legend. There is very few like this man. That rundown tackle that he did on Alir was top notch, unbelievable, inspirational stuff. He also, his vision, his ability to hit targets is unbelievably good. Petrarca was the guy I traded in. I traded out Gorn and got Petrarca. 128. He got some scaling in his favor. The guy's an absolute jet, absolute superstar. Very happy I have him on my side. Laird, let's not talk about him. Neil, let's not talk about him anymore. Let's just say he's my VC this week. Brayshaw, very inefficient as well. He had over 100 fantasy or dream team for 80 super coach. Very wasteful. Tom Green. Jonas, you freaking called this guy saying that he was washed, he was tired, he's burnt out, and a 3-round average of 110 just to shove it in your face. So congratulations, Jonas. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very much for getting this guy back on track. You gave him a rocket, and now he's rocketing for us again. Will Day, he had heaps of the pill. It just couldn't use it well. It's story of my life this week. And it's in losing, but it's all right. It's Tuesday night. I'm definitely feeling a lot more optimistic and better. Not as depressed as I was the other couple of days ago. Rowan Marshall, 104. He could have done so much better. At the surface, you might think that is a ridiculously low score, but not many to advantage was the problem for Rowan Marshall. So still 104 is decent. Briggs, this guy is such a gun. Don't look at this 87 and be concerned. This 87 was off the back of him busting his ass to take the game on. He beat Gordon Grundy on the day. He did. This guy is a bona fide, genuine superstar. And if the mid-season trade period was to ever open, you watch. There are going to be top caliber teams throwing a lot of currency at GWS to get this guy to join them. Dunks, he's probably going to miss this week. He's going to be, 107. He was subbed out 3/4 time with a calf. He's most likely not going to play this week. I'm pretty sure the Brisbane Lions had their injury report. They're not going to play. Tim Taranto, 72. A rare low score for him. It's very unlike him. It was a tough situation. The Richmond Tigers were absolutely flogged on the weekend. And you can forgive him. You know what I mean? Like, look at all of these scores that he's given us up until this point. He's human. He's allowed to drop us a bad score. His first real bad score for the whole season, 16 rounds in. So, absolutely, got nothing bad to say about Tim Taranto. He's been great. Errol Gulden, 124, playing at home. The guy's a jet. He's a superstar. He left some points out there on the field. If he was able to convert and kick straight, would have been awesome. Someone who did convert and kick straight, holy moly, Connor Rozee, class personified. He was clean in the wet, slippery conditions. He could do no wrong. Not only was he great offensively, he also put in a mountain of work defensively. He's certainly up there in the contention for best on ground. Dan Houston probably just pips him for best on ground, but this guy was well and truly up there. What a game. Cogs, classic 30 disposal game for 86. Darcy Cameron was a disappointment. This really sucked. Was hoping that he would make the most, but, it was a bad game in general for the Ruckman on the day. Witt scored in the 70s. He did better than Mason Cox. It was just a bad, dour day for Ruckman in general. So, it's unfortunate. Only a 61. Freaking Ryan bloody Marich did better than him. Who would have thought? So, but look, apart from this one blip, he's still averaging decent. He's still got that Rucker eligibility. So he'll be great cover for me for the year. Yes. So that was the team. I've got 2 trades left, which obviously I'm not looking to burn just yet. Obviously, I've got some bench cover here that I'm able to use to one down, one up to get someone. Will leave me with 0 trades. But Dunkley is not going to play this week from all reports. The great thing is I can loop between, I can send Drury here into the forward line, and I can loop between Ford and Marich. And I don't really want to do that. Marich playing at the Gabba against the Brisbane Lions, and North playing at Geelong against Geelong, obviously. So, yeah. Nah. That's rough, actually. Not great cover. I could do something with Bailey Humphrey, for example, and maybe roll the dice with him and hope that he does okay. But I can't see Marich scoring a bag, kicking a bag. And Eddie Ford, 49 points. And he's going to Geelong, an absolute fortress for the Cats. I might just do this and call it a day. Weird, tough situation to be in. Would have loved if I had somehow Seamus Mitchell here and I could put him on the field and I'd be absolutely laughing. But that is not the case. So this is the team going in. I've got Neil VC against the Eagles at home. Should go bananas. And my captain for this week will be Stewart. He is playing at home against North Melbourne. They love to, him at home. He is a different creature. He really is. When we look at his Where are they? Where's his career stats? Look at his career stats at the venue of his choice. Whenever he plays at GMHBA Stadium, he can go massive. That's a 187 there, and that average was absolutely tanked because he got concussed early in the first quarter, which absolutely nuked his average. But this guy, he loves to play at home where he's got some really big scores. He loves to play at skinny grounds. 111, 99, a 138, a 111, skinny ground at the SCG, 147, and now he's coming into play against North Melbourne. So I'm backing in Lachie Neale for a monster score, and if he doesn't come up, then I'm going to go with Tommy Stewart. And that wraps up my team review this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, give us a like, give us a sub if you haven't already. Would be great. Would help us out with the algorithm. Stay tuned. Big J's team will be dropping, his team review will be dropping soon. And please stay tuned because Thursday nights will be the as usual the stream. I personally won't be there. I'm going to be in the city going to see Neil deGrasse Tyson. So really excited about that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I won't be in on Thursday, but definitely will be around for Sunday night streams, going over the round, talking to you guys in fan cams. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to